I have got the Bengal fan base upset. They're coming after me here. I guess now I got to move to Nashville. Like Kirk Herbstreit left Columbus because of Ohio State fans. I'm going to have to move to Nashville. Oh, that's right. I don't live in Ohio. Still have relatives in Ohio. I hope they're safe today. Changing their names there. All I'm doing is telling you what I saw and heard from Joe Burrow, just a general feeling that I have, and I have nothing against the Bengals. You know, if Joe Burrow came on my show last week and said, I can't wait to go to Cincinnati. I'm an Ohio guy. I can't wait to go there. Well, he's not an Ohio guy. And he didn't say that. And maybe I'm reading too much into it. But, you know, you start to look at these situations here, and you got an agent. You know, Lee Steinberg, didn't he joke about, boy, I hope the Bengals, was it something to do with Tua? You know, so his client didn't go there, and then Lee Steinberg, the agent for Joe. McLovin, do you have that Lee Steinberg tweet where, and then he said, well, I was just joking there. That's his agent saying something. And that, you know, so I just said, you know, there's something there. TJ Hushmanzada, who played for the Bengals, is working out with Joe Burrow. He's had some things to say where it doesn't sound like, hey, we're totally committed to the Bengals. Yeah, McLovin.
So Steinberg said, yeah, I'm hoping since he falls in love with Joe Burrow and not take my guy.
Oh, okay. He's Tua.
Yeah, he's Tua.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Right. Yeah, so he's saying, you know, basically he doesn't want his client to go to Cincinnati. I hope Joe Burrow goes there. I hope they win a Super Bowl there. I just don't know if that's what Joe Burrow is planning on doing. Yeah, Paulie.
Dan, what you just said does not match the headlines I'm reading on Cincinnati.com and the Inquirer. Headline, the second highest headline on the entire website of Cincinnati.com and the Inquirer, including news and sports. Patrick blasts Bengals in Burrow discussion is the headline. And then here's the lead of the article. Mason High School graduate and longtime Bengals fan Dan Patrick didn't hold back with his criticism of the Bengals days after he interviewed Joe Burrow of LSU, who many expect Cincinnati to take with the number one pick overall. And then it goes on to give your quotes. But the headline of the paper
I blasted the Bengals?
Patrick blasts Bengals.
Wow.
Little alliteration there.
Wow. All right. Man, they got a whole article that's based off of just conversation that we had.
Turncoat talking head blast Bengals.
Man. Patrick asked Burrow last Friday in Miami if he wants to hear from the Bengals. Look, whenever you're in the conversation for the number one pick, it's obviously a dream come true. I know they have a process to go through. I have a process to go through. It's a long ways away. But is being number one or going to the right team the most important to you, Patrick asked. Combination of both. You want to go number one, but you also want to go to a great organization that's committed to winning Super Bowls, Burrow said. There's a lot of factors that go into it. My dream always has been to play in the NFL, and the fact that I'm sitting here being in the conversation as the number one pick is honestly crazy to me, watching the draft growing up, blah, 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 blah. Okay, look, maybe I'm reading something into this. It felt non-committal. That's it. You know? But I'm not blasting the Bengals. I'm just saying the Dolphins have 3 first-round picks. They played really well at the end of the season. Feels like they got a good coach. The organization is not a model organization. And at no point did I say, boy, the Dolphins are a model organization. And they're not. I just had Todd McShay on, NFL draft expert. And I said, would you rather play for Miami or Cincinnati? He said Miami. It's personal for you as a Bengal fan. It used to be personal for me, but it's not. I don't root. You know, I'm not. When they lost those 2 Super Bowls, I was crushed. Joe Montana beat us twice. And back then I said us. That's not the case anymore.
Fickle fan Patrick bails on Bengals.
Yeah, I don't know what the next headline is here.
After firing from ESPN, Patrick resurfaces to blast Bengal fan base. I'm just making those up.
A little wordy, but...
Yeah. Cincinnati doesn't want Cincinnati native Dan Patrick.
No gold star for Patrick. Chilly reception for the Bengals. Oh! Eat it, Todd.
Yeah.
That had multiple
That's
points.
right off the dome, too, toddler.
Yeah.
Eat it.
That was strong.
Keep up.
Yeah, maybe you could see the skyline and then jump from it.
Boom!
Whoa! Okay. Yeah, yes, McLovin.
Patrick Montgomery ribs Bengals with their...
Yeah.
It's kind of deep.
Yeah, you should have stopped
I
talking.
know.
Yes, McLovin.
Sun Sentinel already has a column up on you saying the Dolphins are headed in the right direction, so it's good. Every word you say is now a headline.
Yeah. I like what the Dolphins are doing, the way they played. I didn't like that they were, getting rid of their better players, and then we thought they were tanking, and then, Coach Flores said they're not tanking. They played well. They played hard. They beat the Patriots in New England in a game the Patriots had to have. That told me a lot about at least the team and how they're playing and maybe the direction they're headed in. Yes, Seton.
I hate to say it, but if we're having a draft of cities I want to like us.
You want Miami to like us?
But they could. They're a top 10. Miami's a wonderful place.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll get back to Miami anytime soon. I'll be back in Ohio for Thanksgiving next year.
Good luck.
No, but I'll be going up towards Cleveland. I'll be going up there. Oh, Patrick refuses to go home for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, too good.
Chooses to celebrate Thanksgiving in Cuyahoga Falls. Yes, Fritzy.
What's also contradictory is if you're so-called ripping the Bengals, the title itself from the Cincinnati Enquirer piece merely says, Dan Patrick, if I'm Joe Burrow, I'd rather go to Dolphins than Bengals. So where is that some kind of vicious attack on the Bengals organization?
Well, because they're in Cincinnati and you play to your fan base. If they say, Dan Patrick makes some logical explanations of if you're Joe Burrow, what do you want to do? Or is the Dolphins situation a better situation than the Cincinnati situation? That's all. And if you love Andy Dalton so much, then keep him. You keep telling me you went to the playoffs with him. Great. Keep him. That would have been my thought. I'd seriously consider keeping him and taking Chase Young.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune into Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV. Stream for free on BR Live or download the Dan Patrick Show app.